All right, so this is a supplemental video to our 10.2 notes. This is kind of how to use our calculator, and I'm going to walk through that third page of notes on those three options. So the first option we have is we can create a summation directly. So if I hit the math button and I scroll down to, it's number 0, it's a summation, I can actually enter everything I want. So I can enter my variable, I can enter the first, where I want to start, the first term, and let's use the example number 5. We'll go to the first 25 terms of the series. I'm going to use 11 plus quantity n minus 1 times 3. And what this will give me will be the first 25 numbers in the series, starting with 11 and a common difference of 3. And again, that is number 5 from our notes. Our second option is a little bit more complicated. It's it's better to use when we have a recursive function, one that depends on the previous term in the series. So what I want to do is first go to my mode and make sure that I am in sequence mode. And then I can go to my y equals screen, and everything should look much different here. This is going to mirror what you see in your notes, and I want to just talk through what goes where. So this min value is the starting point of it's really, we're starting at the first term. This is my formula that I need, and I'm going to enter this formula here. So it's going to be u times the n minus 1 plus 11 plus 3 times n minus 1. So a few things about that. When we are in sequence mode, our variable now becomes an n. This u refers to the next line here, right? It is like the first term in our series. Well, in that specific problem, the first term in our series is 11. The second term here next to this blue block tells me to take whatever the previous number, u, and multiply it times the number of terms less 1, add to it 11, and 3 times the number of terms minus 1. When we enter it in this way, when I go to my table set, I start it at 1 and go up by 1. My table will give me the summation of that same sequence we saw. So the first term is 11, the second term is 14, and 14 plus 11 is 25. The third term is 17, 25 plus 17 is 42, and so on. The last thing I can do is generally beneficial if I don't have too many terms in the sequence. I can, this is what option 3 looks like in your notes. The first thing I want to do is hit second stat. I'm going to scroll over to operations, and I'm going to go down to number 6. That's the cumulative sum. And I'm going to use the cumulative sum of a sequence. So I'm going to hit second list again and scroll down to number 5. On my calculator, this opens up a separate window for the sequence, and this is 11 plus 3 times n minus 1. That is the formula I created for that same sequence in option 2. The variable is n. I'm going to start at the first term, and I'm going to end at the 8th term, and we'll go up by 1. When I paste that in, it enters a whole bunch of information here for me, and when I hit enter, your calculator lists the first 8 terms in that cumulative summation. Those numbers should look familiar like we just saw on our table. Thanks.